Speaker, I refer the House to the register of members' interests as I have recently returned from a delegation to Israel.
I want to hear the words of Dr. Offord, and at the moment I can't hear them. Dr. Matthew Offord.
I will repeat my declaration, Mr. Speaker. I refer the House to the register of members' interests as I have recently returned from a delegation to Israel and the PA with the Conservative Friends of Israel. On both the Israeli streets and in the corridors of power, Iran remains the #1 issue of concern. French President Hollande visited Israel earlier this week to discuss this matter with Israeli counterparts and appears to have clearly understood Israel's legitimate concerns. When will our Prime Minister be visiting Israel, our closest democratic ally in the region, to discuss the Iranian nuclear issue and other regional concerns?
Well, first of all, can I thank the honourable gentleman for his question. I know there are many people in his constituency who care deeply about this issue and care deeply about the future of Israel. I'll never forget the visit that I made as Leader of the Opposition, and I look forward to visiting, I hope, next year. I completely understand, and as myself, of course, and when I went to Israel, I also visited not only occupied East Jerusalem, but other places in Palestine as well, as is proper. But I do understand the very real concern that Israelis have about the Iranian potential Iranian nuclear weapon. That is why I spoke to President Rouhani of Iran last night to make clear that we want a good outcome to these talks, but it's got to be an outcome that takes Iran further away from a nuclear weapon rather than one that retains the status quo.
Mr. Peter Hain.
Whilst agreeing with the member